Hello guys, so welcome to our evening show. So my name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time where you see our program, for you will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we won't bring on at the evening news yet as they drop all over the world. All right, so our first news of the night, then be the fact that Arteta do in press conference ahead of the match. We will play against West Ham. So now know how important that match is. So they ask Arteta series of questions. So one of the first questions that they ask him now about the blue card where they come in, where the IFAB say they will still introduce in the future. So they want to know Arteta opinion for the blue card. So Arteta called it to say, no. Whether we even dey ready for the blue card for this level wey we dey for the EPL. So hopefully, say IFAB then they will test this blue card very well. You get maybe for the lower league, they don't just kind of come the EPL straight. Maybe they fit go test am for La Liga, Serie A, or other places, sha test am. Make sure say it dey very okay. So that by the time when they go draft am, come for the EPL, it go dey fit for purpose. We'll get a lot of negatives based on something they will do newly. Ever the complaint go dey, but go dey that big like that. So now something so we will still manage moving forward. So now what's not to talk about this one because talk say so many things they go on for football. We say we know the one with the follow again. So now blue card now one can they talk about. So make I quickly touch on Postecoglou before I come back to Arteta. So for Postecoglou own press conference, they could ask him about celebrations for the EPL, how Arsenal they celebrate, so that it makes sense. I mean, no make sense. But back on say, see, people should be happy to celebrate. Like they should be happy to like be okay. Like happiness should be there when they do things that are okay. Like if they do well, leave them make them celebrate. Because at the end of the day, if things go wrong in a club, in a football match, people are usually sad. So when things go well, why do you want to stop them from being happy? Like, it don't make sense. They say, they leave them. Say, him no get issue. Say, for him, in the field, say, the reason why make people they focus on Arsenal celebration is probably because Arsenal no give them talking points because most of all these media houses probably they expect, say, Arsenal will lose. So they don't write all their talking points about Arsenal. Say, Arsenal are the league butlers, Arsenal are this, Arsenal are that. Like Arteta is taking Arsenal to trash, to the gutters. But as Arsenal can't defy all logic, defy all their expectation, beat Liverpool hands down, they don't can get talking points. That's why they can't focus on celebration because they were not ready for that Liverpool defeat. Because all of them don't put Liverpool on a very high pedestal. So that is why they never expected such a thing to happen. So now Postecoglou point of view, and irrespective of the fact say he be a rival coach to Tottenham Hotspur, he still defend Arteta, say no, but then free Arteta making celebrate. Now moving on, they can ask Arteta about injury updates. They ask about Tomiyasu and Zinchenko. So Arteta can they explain say Tomiyasu and Zinchenko that they evolve well. So tomorrow, so we'll go do one more training session. We know say Tomiyasu will play. I believe say the major question about Zinchenko because tomorrow they'll do one more training session. Then after the training session, he will come decide. Now the the physios, the medical department, they will assess the players. They'll come know whether truly he will play, or he no go play. Because even if Tomiyasu Zinchenko no play, I don't think we will be that worried. So because Tomiyasu did to cover up. Now the way me I see him, so I don't think we are really in bad hands. I believe say we are in very safe hands. At the same time, they ask him about Bukayo Saka fitness. Say whether Saka don't do okay to play based on the kick and kick out for the last match he will play. So I think they confirm say Bukayo Saka is quite okay. Say he don't recover very well. Say he looks good to play. So we are expecting Saka to play against West Ham on the 11th by the time we will play against. That's like next tomorrow being Sunday. So we'll play against that. So me, I don't really get any issue. I think tomorrow, there will be early kickoff. I think 12:30 or thereabouts. Man City versus Everton. We could see whether Everton will spring up any surprise. Because now we're done. They enter 15 games to go. Before you know now, there will be different battles for the league. Those who they fight for the league, Arsenal, Man City, and Liverpool will fight for their own league. Those who they fight for top 4, like Champions League slots, because Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City already take the first 3 slots. So it will remain 1 slot or 2 slots. Because remember, say next season, depending on how English clubs perform for Europe this season, England may have 5 slots for the Champions League. So you may see a battle for the top 4 and the top 5. At the same time, there will be another separate battle for those who go Europa League. At the same time, there will be a separate battle for those who go UEFA Europa Conference League. At the same time, there will be a different sweet battle for the relegation strugglers. So Everton go dey, the Sheffield United dey, the Luton Town, all of them, they know themselves. Themselves go do their own battle. And why this is interesting is that you were in the pursuit league title. If you meet all these relegation strugglers, all these Luton Town, all these Sheffield United, all this Everton, on a normal day, you're supposed to beat them blue and black. But because they don't fight relegation battle, the kind morale, the kind ginger, we will enter their body. By the time they go face you, say you go to force, say, wait till they stop. Say, then this one go by Messi, I mean, they go by Ronaldo. So that's another different battle entirely. We will see how everything go unfold. So we just keep our fingers crossed and be observing and see how everything will go on at the end of the day. All right, so the time they ask Ateta whether in this surprise by the attention we in celebration gets. So Ateta when they explain, say, see, I've seen away managers at the Emirates Stadium, it gets on their knees, celebrating, pumping their hand in the air. I've seen managers walking to the pitch. I've seen managers going across the touchline. In short, I've seen it all. But back what they explain, say, it is passion. It is bringing emotion to the game. Like, you can't kill this game. Free us. We could express ourselves. Like, if people don't celebrate, how the game will be? Like, if the score go, imagine the score go for state and nobody shouts goal, everybody just stay because we don't want to shout, we don't want to celebrate. How will you enjoy football? That was that they explained to the interviewer. But as I just sit down on the wall, just like they collect lecture. So that is just the way it is. Look at how animated Antonio. Don't see Antonio Conte when they celebrate. Baba ready to run the entire length and breadth of the pitch. You don't see what's this Bayern Munich coach. The name don't escape from my head now. When they celebrate for the EPL, when they play under under Chelsea, don't see the way when they celebrate, they run up and down. Let's say tomorrow, Thomas Tuchel. Don't see the way they celebrate, they run. What are you talking about? Club gone. You don't see when they celebrate. Deserve it, don't run enter feed before. Club don't run enter feed before. So what's it they will talk now? China because now ask everybody will come open their eyes and say they must not celebrate. No, we need emotion, we need passion. You get that is why Ishebeta come on this Ateta picture. That's why when people lose game, I know friends so they say if Arsenal lose, they lose appetites. Their appetites go run, go die. They don't go fit chop. Even if their wife don't bring food like this, after match finish, just carry it. I know hungry. Because it is an emotional sport. You have to pour out those emotions. Most as the conversation will be very, very toxic. People will swear, they talk this one because it is an emotional sport. You cannot take away the passion from this game. If you take them away, you don't keep the game with that. So now what most people don't really understand because they don't have any talking point like what's in Anje Postecoglou. They talk. Probably that is why they call it clamp down on Ateta and those way they celebrate. All right, so we'll just come on there. Ateta can't even move forward and just say, no matter what you do, anything you do in public, people will have an opinion. You get, say some will be positive, some will be negative. The thing will say make you accept all of them. You get, at the same time, still do what you feel say they right. Okay, for example, I think that the talk say look at the incidents between Odegaard and the photographer. That photographer, according to David Seaman, has been there even for David Seaman time. David Seaman meets the photographer when the photographer be younger. That photographer we see, they there before Henry, they there before Anelka. He don't dey there. Stars come, stars go. He still dey there now. See Odegaard. I think I can explain. Say that thing we see about Odegaard and that photographer. Nobody say that today starts. They've been doing it behind the scenes in the training ground because now the club photographer, so he's there to snap pictures of everybody. That picture we see where they snap. They don't snap up on picture. We say they go snap and people go there for background, like all these tourists or maybe people who can't look or journalists go there for background. So since it was a big win, the Emirates was rocking. So the guy wants snap with the Arsenal fans as a backdrop, just like as this wallpaper they here now. Make it be saying a real human being can't dey there. The guy just want snap, make them snapper, and that was the offense. Say, well, they will just take all this criticism. Criticism is good. But at the same time, when they just free us, people could do like I like the way at that time just they hit the hammer on the nail, just they explain to all those our celebration police. So when they free us, get all this is what they do here. they're very, very easy. Now, moving on, they're going to ask Arteta about Jorginho contracts. So what did they saw? You get. So when they go extend them, so Arteta when they explain, say him personally, they happy with Jorginho, he don't get any issue with that. But the team say when it comes to contracts, no be him, they decide players' contracts. He loves the player, he wants the player to stay. The player is an amazing player. So now Edu Gaspar and the board, and then go handle that one. So men are not really ask him because no be in hand that one day, and that one self not true. So me, I believe say by the end of the season, like what if Fabrizio Romano talk, say Arsenal gets 12 months extension option. Where did the guy contract? They will say they don't need to discuss with them. It gets now automated. If they just want extend, they'll say, okay, oh yeah, you don't get one more year for your deal. So and me, I know this. So I'm not going to be surprised if they sign the guy one more year extension because he deserves it. Get they talk say one day for the first 11. At least he's a very, very good. He has a good presence in the dressing room, and it will make sense making still day for Arsenal. So not doing me. I see. So moving forward, also, so they ask Arteta about Gabriel Jesus' fitness. Without Gabriel Jesus, don't they okay to play against West Ham? Arteta give them a simple and short answer. He said no updates on Gabriel Jesus. He's about this very surprised. They say the guy they will do a small something. We say by this match he's supposed to don't come back, but Arteta say no updates. So whether na mind game they play, I be whether na true say no updates. So I never really know. Now when we see the lineup on Sunday, no go know whether truly maybe Gabriel Jesus no day okay to play. Because so now waiting me and see. Now they ask Arteta about our bad record for the London Stadium, maybe the home of this West Ham. Because so Arteta can explain say this West Ham side, they are a very, very good side. They are a really good side, and they are hard to beat at home. You get because according to the historical data where they out there, they say the last 3 games we don't play against West Ham, we lose 2 and we draw 1. But for their own home, for that London Stadium, because I actually checked it before I came live, we get a good record there. We don't have a bad record there. The last time we played there, I think we beat them safe. So, but we don't draw plenty there. We don't really win like 2. So, but Arteta when they explain, say we need to be at our best to actually beat this West Ham because the win against Liverpool and the way we celebrated don't put added pressure on our team to actually perform. Anything apart from a win against West Ham, the media are going to come for us. Like, see them. And then they celebrate up and I say, don't win the league. You don't see them after beating Liverpool, destroying Liverpool, they don't come here and draw points. So we must make sure, say, for this West Ham match, we collect maximum points. I know, say, before we play, other people will play ahead of us. Liverpool will play, I think, Burnley, Man City will play, Everton. So now we now Sunday we will play. So now doing me, I decide. So let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how we will navigate through this tough patch and break that unwanted record we have with West Ham. Now moving on, so Piers Morgan come and say if in be Arteta, so see the way you want this structure in first 11 moving forward. You get say number 1, Jorginho and Declan Rice must make sure say they keep their place in the midfield because they complement each other. So those ones they will stay there. Number Gabriel Jesus, whether they fit or they fit, so that not recover or never recover, he has to stay on the bench because his goal tally is not really, it's nothing to write home about. So he go drafting Martinelli go convert like a Henry, draft Martinelli to come and play top 9. They start Trossard and start Bukayo Saka. See now the formation where he go use play against what's they call them West Ham. Then we'll carry Trossard, return to Chelsea. When I read, as I read the report, I see that return. I say Trossard Havertz, say return Havertz to Chelsea. I'll bust laugh. Waiting bust my brain. I say, it's this man. I'll go carry Kai Havertz, go return him to Chelsea. It's a bench Jesus and return Havertz to Chelsea. That is why you are not the manager. You get Havertz. You may think he's not doing something, but that guy, if they add to us defensively, go and look at the statistics against the top 6 teams. Oh, don't play against this season. The guy has done very well. 5 goals, 1 assist. Easy. Some people, like what I said at the talk, it is difficult to win games in this league. This EPL will be your mates. So all the things where Piers Morgan talk, me, I don't really subscribe to a line of thoughts. Number 1, they say, I Rice, Jorginho, may they continue what they do. Do we even have a choice? May they continue, you get. Now, going to the attack, I don't think Martinelli will be more potent in the center forward role than the wing. I think the wing is the more effective for that place because ever since we come back from that Dubai break, where they bench and put Trossard, Martinelli has become a different person entirely. Like he doesn't want to be benched ever again. So since then, he has been firing on all cylinders. So me, I go say make them continue for that flank, because if you remove him from there, we don't go get pace again from that place. Martinelli is faster than Saka for those that are not aware. So we need more goal balls from that area. Then Saka will control this side. Then for that number 9 row, now we say it be like say Gabriel Jesus no day. Then if you still play Kai Havertz there. Or but you know one thing, on paper, if you see say Kai Havertz standing there, but Kai Havertz going to play a different role. Martinelli, if they play first 9, yes, that do they see. So, but now West Ham will they play now? No be saying one kind, no be saying Man City now. So I don't know why it will be. But we need Kai Havertz to start for that game, because West Ham are very, very tall. So the one they do cross and not where to affect us. So, and at the end, say Lucas Paqueta said get injury for them, he no go play. Even Michael Antonio said if he don't return to training, but this match will be too soon for him to play. Okay, so we'll just see how they will set up against us. And remember, they have one of their defender, Mavropanos, so be one of the former Arsenal players who hunt us for the other match. So a lot of things are going to go. So we need Kai Havertz for the aerial presence in case of any cross and not against us. Now, on the funny thing we Arsenal can do today, where they announced, do you know that Arsenal have promoted Mario Kozia-Dubry to the first 11? They just announced them today. All the media houses don't they pick him up. Everybody don't they publish him. Yeah, Arsenal don't promote him. He's an 18-year-old. In the play, if you see where Saka they play, now so Dubry self they play. But the question is, short, it is interesting because Arsenal won't use promotion as a bribe to actually keep the player, because they are locked in negotiation. The player's contract is expiring at the end of the season. People like Dortmund and many other clubs, they reason Arsenal, say maybe they give them the player I get. So Arsenal, like this guy, they see him as a generational talent, like Bukayo Saka. He's from our Hill End Academy. The guy get bright future, like he sure me that he get bright future. So Arsenal no fit afford to lose him. So they can't bring this early promotion into the first team as a bribe for parents to say, okay, they fast tracked him into the first 11. Let us see whether they will keep him there. Well, I don't know whether the parents go they gullible about this move, or because for me, I look at the player's best interest, because Arsenal under Mikel Arteta has not been very good. So most of all these academy players. So I'm surprised this night why they say they're promoting Mario Dubry, because look at what other youngsters are doing for other. How old is Garnacho that is playing for Manchester United? So test all these people, test them, especially this Mario Dubry. I get high hopes for the player, because I don't see the way when they play. Test him 70 minutes, 80 minutes. Arsenal they win 2-0, 3-0. Bring him in. Let us see what he has to bring to the table. How old is Maino? Maina where they play for Manchester United? There are many youngsters. This one are 18 years old. How old is Bradley where they play for Liverpool? How old is Oscar Bob where they play for Manchester City? So I don't know why I don't just get fit for the academy. Well, we'll see whether the family will accept this Arsenal move based on say they don't promote the player. All right. So the biggest news of the day now be the fact that they ask Arteta about the blue card, where they want introduced very soon. So Arteta when they talk to so I think they like this. If you don't know whether we don't be ready to implement the blue card for the EPL, but maybe the FA make sure they test this card for other leagues. Get after efficient testing. Then if they feel say they fit for purpose, then they can draft it into the EPL and we'll see what it does for us. All right, my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's going to come your way in the morning tomorrow. As usual, Nadia Mouse, thanks for tuning in and have a nice day. Have a good night. Man, I will chop my tongue. All right, guys. Bye-bye.